was this trend for these like little gender identifiers. Like the majority of who would probably be still in their teens, sitting down in fucking mum's basement waiting for cheesy proofs to get delivered, going online and just like policing and fucking trying to control and policing people's sexual attraction. What the fuck? Are you serious? Like, what? How's your fucking fucked up sense of entitlement if it makes you feel like you're you know, perfectly within your bounds to be telling lesbians and shit, calling them bigots and transphobes for saying that they're not into fucking trans women, like intact pre-op trans women, and 85% of trans women are pre-op and will stay that way for the rest of their lives because they're quite happy to keep their dicks. They don't actually want to fucking do the transition, you know. The majority of these people that have like come in under this umbrella are not actually fucking gender dysphorics. They're getting misdiagnosed or diagnosing themselves, which is fucking ridiculous. But anyway, so lesbians are getting fucking dogpiled and like attacked and assaulted, you know, and verbally attacked, etc., and you know, attacked online, etc., called transphobes and bigots and told that they have genital fetishes and fucking all of this shit, which is rich coming from dudes that, you know, with AGP, which is autogynephilia, cross-dressing, which actually is a fucking fetish. But anyway, I digress. Telling these lesbians and shit they're transphobic because they're not interested in girl dick. Like, what the fuck, mate? I don't get... You can fucking put a pink bow around it and cover it in glitter, mate. If you've got a cock, a lesbian's not going to be fucking interested in you. You are in no fucking place and have no right to be fucking judging her for that. No one has the right to judge or to condemn anyone else for their not being sexually attracted to them, right? No woman, no one. Like, if you're a fucking, you know, young'un, if you're, you know, late in your teens or early in your 20s, maybe, I don't know, you've been sent here by TRAs fucking from Twitter, like dogpile or report my fucking channel or whatever, you know. I've got to keep those fucking bitches feminist silent. But anyway, it's like, just before you report me and shit, like, have a listen to what I'm about to say, because it's really, really fucking important. And maybe, I don't know, when you grow up, like in 10, 20 years, you might fucking appreciate it, right? Hope to God it's earlier. But anyways, here's the thing. You, everyone, women, men, whatever, we are all entitled to set our boundaries and have the right to assert those fucking boundaries, right? If you don't like the fact that someone else's boundaries do not, or someone else is not attracted to you, that's just your fucking, that's just tough. Deal with it. No one owes you their sexual attraction. You are not owed sexual attraction or sexual fucking, or, you know, sexual favours or anything from anyone. No one owes you that shit. You don't owe anyone else that shit either. But no one owes it to you. So don't be fucking... So if you're feeling a little put out because, you know, your friend who's a trans woman with dick intact has just been fucking spurned by one of those bitch fucking transphobe lesbians who's not interested in trans women, not attracted to trans women, therefore they're transphobic. You know what? Build a bridge, mate. Because no one owes anyone else sexual attraction or favours. And for the way that you'll fucking dogpile women, for asserting the fact that, well, say lesbians, for example, for asserting the fact that they don't want dick, you know what, that is fucking coercion. Stop it. Stop it now. You're like rolling online with the kind of attitude that you have the right to police and judge women because that for asserting that they are not attracted to this and that or the other. You need to sit down, shut the fuck up, and have a word with yourself. You're not entitled to fucking to dogpile or fucking harass anyone for the fact that they may not be attracted to a certain fucking whatever. You know, sexual attraction is none of your business but the person. All right, no one else. It's none of their business. You don't owe any explanations. You don't owe any justification if you're not interested in someone sexually or whatever. They have to, that is your fucking prerogative. That is your right. Do not let them fucking coerce or dogpile you or gaslight you into thinking that it's not. It's the lesbiophobia and the homophobia within fucking this movement, from within the gender identity fucking trans cult movement, whatever you want to call trans cult, within that movement, that just is one of the many things that just fucking pisses the fuck off out of me. You know, like, it's like they're... trying to erode and erase fucking, like, these young girls that are growing up now, you know, that are fucking hitting their teens now, and they're like whole peer group and social groups on fucking social media. And they're being fucking gaslit into thinking that they're not entitled to sexual boundaries, or to, you know, to set boundaries, or that, and that, you know, if they admit that they're not attracted to the A person, if that person's trans, then they might get dogpiled, so they have to. That is fucking coercion. It's not on. Stop it. Don't take it. Don't stand for it. Tell them to fuck off and mind their own business. You don't owe anyone anything. No one owes you anything, but you don't owe anyone else. Don't ever forget that. So anywho, that's just a little soapbox TED talk from Marnie Pia. Welcome and thank you to any new subscribers. And I'm sure I will be back soonish with another video, but at the moment but my next project for the next few days will be I'm going to be basically getting offline and actually doing the IRL fucking legwork to get some shit happening in Australia to battle the cult. So wish us luck. Okay, thank you.